Understanding impostor syndrome. Impostor syndrome refers to the internal belief that one is a fraud, despite evidence of competence or success. People with impostor syndrome often feel like they don't deserve their achievements and fear being found out. It can affect anyone, regardless of their professional or academic success, causing anxiety, self-doubt, and a fear of failure. Common signs of impostor syndrome. Common signs of impostor syndrome include persistent self-doubt, perfectionism, and a constant fear of making mistakes. Individuals may feel like their accomplishments are due to luck or external factors, rather than their own abilities. They often compare themselves to others and believe they are not as capable or qualified as their peers. The impact on mental health and well-being. Impostor syndrome can have a significant impact on mental health, leading to feelings of anxiety, stress, and burnout. The constant fear of being found out can create a cycle of overworking and overcompensating, often resulting in exhaustion and decreased self-esteem. This can ultimately hinder personal growth and job satisfaction. Identifying the root causes of impostor syndrome. Impostor syndrome can stem from various factors, such as childhood experiences, societal pressures, or the high expectations set by one's environment. For example, growing up in a competitive environment or being praised only for accomplishments can create feelings of inadequacy when those achievements are not constantly repeated. Recognizing these root causes can help individuals address the underlying issues. Reframing negative thoughts and self-doubt. One of the first steps in conquering impostor syndrome is learning to reframe negative thoughts. Rather than focusing on perceived flaws or weaknesses, individuals should recognize their strengths and acknowledge their accomplishments. Practicing self-compassion and challenging irrational thoughts can help reduce the impact of imposter feelings and boost self-confidence. Building a support network for encouragement. Talking about feelings of imposter syndrome with trusted friends, mentors, or colleagues can be incredibly helpful. Often, others may share similar experiences, providing reassurance and perspective. Building a support network creates a safe space to discuss vulnerabilities and receive constructive feedback, which can help break the cycle of self-doubt. Setting realistic expectations and embracing mistakes. Perfectionism is closely linked to imposter syndrome, as individuals often set unrealistic standards for themselves. Learning to set achievable goals and embrace mistakes as part of the learning process can help reduce the pressure to perform perfectly. Recognizing that no one is immune to failure can make it easier to accept imperfections and move forward with greater resilience. Celebrating success and acknowledging achievements. People with imposter syndrome often downplay their successes, attributing them to luck or external factors. It's important to take time to celebrate accomplishments, big and small. Acknowledging hard work and reflecting on how success was achieved can reinforce a sense of competence and help individuals internalize their accomplishments as a result of their own efforts. Seeking professional help when needed. In some cases, imposter syndrome may be so overwhelming that it requires professional intervention. Therapy or counseling can provide valuable tools for managing negative thought patterns, increasing self-esteem, and addressing underlying issues such as anxiety or depression. Working with a mental health professional can offer the support needed to overcome deep-seated feelings of inadequacy. Conclusion. Overcoming imposter syndrome. Conquering imposter syndrome is a process that involves recognizing and challenging self-doubt, building supportive relationships, and embracing one's accomplishments. By shifting the focus from perfectionism to self-compassion, individuals can begin to break free from the cycle of imposter feelings. Over time, this leads to greater confidence, personal growth, and a healthier mindset.